That is exactly what they did. These are the kind of folks who are having their voices heard and inspiring real change. Them doing things the right way, but also speaking out against the injustice that we have witnessed. In regards to our law enforcement and state personnel, I want to thank all of the men and women who are working night and day with very little rest here in the State Operations Center and those that are out in the field of battle. I have never been more proud in my life, other than maybe when my children were born. We can't thank you enough for the service and sacrifice that you are giving to our state and our local as we speak. I also want to thank all of the local leaders, the members of the Georgia National Guard, our community leaders, and citizens who have helped us prepare for nonviolent protest and mobilize the right resources on the ground. Over the past few days, your partnership has been truly invaluable. On Thursday in Brunswick, as you know, Gregory and Travis McMichael will appear for preliminary hearings following their arrest for the death of Ahmaud Arbery. We will have a strong state law enforcement presence in the region to support the local government, including the Georgia State Patrol, the Department of Natural Resources officers, Georgia Guard troops, GEMA officials, and other related state agencies. And we will take the appropriate actions to hold bad actors accountable if they try to infiltrate what has been very peaceful gatherings in that community for well over a month now. And let me be clear once again, we will not tolerate disruptive or dangerous behavior, including criminal conduct. And we will put the safety of our citizens first. In a few moments, I'm going to ask Dr. Toomey to come up and address the expected impact of the protest over the weekend on our COVID-19 numbers, based on her expertise in public health and as an epidemiologist. We've obviously been monitoring the impact and are concerned about it. I want to let everyone know that we encourage all law enforcement, along with those that are participating in the demonstrations, to get tested immediately. Dr. Toomey is working closely with Dr. Paxson at the Fulton County Board of Health to establish pop-up testing sites next week. As we take measured steps forward to put Georgians back to work, we continue to see positive progress in our fight against COVID-19 with increased bed capacity, reduced hospitalizations, and a decreasing percentage of positive cases out of total cases. As we continue to be grateful for our partnerships with local hospitals who are on the front lines battling this virus and supporting their efforts. We are supporting their efforts. To date, we have distributed more than 18,440 vials of remdesivir, and we're receiving another 4,520 vials today. Hospitals continue to report initial positive results from this treatment, and we remain hopeful that more treatments like it are on the way. And while encouraging, we'll continue to monitor the key metrics. And as usual, we will continue to use data, science, and the advice of Dr. Toomey and her team to chart the path forward. Over the past 3 months, Dr. Toomey and her team and the district health director staff at the local departments of health have worked tirelessly to respond to COVID-19. They have established 150 testing sites, conducted more than 151,000 tests, and continue to be an integral part of our response to this crisis. And their hard work certainly continues. One thing that I did want to make you aware of is that you may see a temporary decline in the number of tests administered due to the National Guard's role in assisting local law enforcement with the recent protest activities. These men and women in uniform will return to fulfill their original mission when the streets are safe. Today, several new improvements were made at on the DPH COVID-19 daily status report page. As I've said numerous times, citizens and members of the press need accessible, timely, and accurate data. These changes will make the DPH webpage more user-friendly while providing a comprehensive picture of where we are in our fight against COVID-19.